Hi guys, it's Kathleen. So what I have done is I have already applied my base coat and it is already dried. And what I have here is a flat brush and I'm using white acrylic paint and I'm just going to paint my nail. I'm not going down into my nail bed, I am just covering my nail because I'm going to add a layer of nail polish on top of the white, and so I want it to be underneath and not on top like a typical French is. So once your white is completely dry, you want to make sure it's really dry because you don't want to smear anything. I'm going in with Orly, and this is a French manicure nail polish. It is called Des Fleurs. I'm going to spell it out in the description box. But I'm adding 2 coats of this, and it is such a pretty kind of like translucent pink. It is just awesome. I love this nail polish. So I'm just going to add 2 coats and then I'm going to let that dry so I can move on to the next step. So this is what my nails look like after 2 coats. On my accent nails I have added Nina's Pink Frost, and it is a very light pink that you can barely see. Here I have 2 coats. Okay, next what I'm going to be using is this glitter by LA Splash, and it is called Coral Reef. And what I'm going to be doing is I add top coat to the tip of my nail, and then I use a fan brush and I dip the brush into the glitter and then I just dab it onto my nail. This is an easy way to not make the glitter so messy because I hate working with glitter. It's ugh. And so this is just my way of doing it. And then I tap my finger just to take the excess off. And so I'm going to do this on all my nails, and then I will show you guys what I do after this. So here are what my nails look like after the glitter. So I'm going to let the glitter dry before I add my top coat. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to draw a rose. Now this is one option for your accent nail. This is a little bit more complicated than the second option that I'm going to give you. But if you're feeling brave and daring, then you should definitely try this out for your prom design if you're going to be doing your prom nails. So there isn't much that I can explain except for you guys should just watch it. I'm just using a very slim brush that I have cut myself, and if you want me to do a video on how I cut my brushes, then I will do so. So then I'm using black acrylic paint and I have thinned it out by using water, and when I do that it makes it so much easier to work with. I can manipulate the brush because the paint is just so thin that it just somehow works so much better than when you have like thick paint. So here is how I draw my rose. So just watch, and I hope that you guys can like understand how to do it. So while I let the black dry, I just mixed green and white acrylic paint, and I'm just going to be drawing leaves. It's just little like blobs of paint, and then on top I'm going to be drawing a swirl and then add leaves. It just gives the rose more detail and just makes it look nicer. So now that my black has dried, I'm going to go in with white, and I'm just going to fill in the rose. Now it's very cool because since the black is already dried, it's kind of hard for you to not to fill in outside of the lines. Like the black, it allows you to keep your brush inside the lines, which is pretty cool. So that's why you have to let it dry, and also so it won't smear. And so here you can choose whatever color you want. You know, you can match it to your dress or anything. I just decided to use white because it stands out more. And so I'm just going to fill it in and let that dry. Here is what my rose looks like once it is completely dried. Next to my other nail. So this is the other option that you can do, which is much easier. So I have just painted a corner of my nail yellow. Next, what I did was I took a smaller flat brush and I have dipped half of the brush in a magenta color and half in white. Sorry that I have so much paint on this foil. So I'm just going to be dipping back and forth, making sure that my brush is fully loaded. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw 2 petals, and I just dab my brush down on my nail, and I kind of go in a back and forth, very, very gentle motion. And so then I get my petals. So I'm just going to draw 2 of these petals. Then with the black paint that I have left over from my rose, it is already thinned out. I'm just going to draw 2 lines, and just adding detail like this is what creates that cute accent nails. They do this a lot in the salons, and so here you see how easy it is and how you know, anyone can do it. Trust me, you just have to practice and you will definitely get it right. So next to the black, I'm just going to draw white. And then on the yellow with that magenta color, I'm just going to draw 2 leaves. On the other corner of my nail, I'm going to apply top coat, and I'm just going to apply glitter the same way I did on my other nails. Finally, I'm going to add dots. Now, I have noticed that when you add dots to anything, it just takes it to a whole nother level. It gives it such weird detail. It's so cool to me what a dot can do, because it just makes the nail look so much better. It makes it look so professional. Trust me, dots save nails. So here are the final nails. This is the hand with the rose, and this is the one with the it has more detail in it. It's different. So here are both options that you can choose as to whichever one you want to do for your prom look, whichever one is easiest for you, or whichever one you feel is just more comfortable for you. I hope that they're both easy enough for you to follow and, you know, get the gist of how to do it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and that if you are going to prom, that you have so much fun. I really enjoyed my prom, so I hope that you guys enjoyed as well. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Alrighty, bye guys!